Good evening, guys. How are you today? So, don't mind my look. I've been really down. I've been on injections and tab, but thank God I'm feeling alright now. So, I want to use this measure to educate us on something. At times, I receive calls. So many people will be making complaints like, they're having stomach ache, their stomach is paining them, and they need drugs, or maybe they'll go to a pharmacy or a drug shop, and then they'll just say they're having stomach pains, and then they will mix drugs and give to them. What I want to tell us this evening is that stomach pains are of different type. Stomach ache, let me just use the word stomach ache. They're of different types. We have stomach bite. We have the pain that occurs on their abdomen, abdominal pain. Okay, let me just say abdominal pain. We have the one that is caused by worm. Yes, when you have worm in your stomach, you haven't dewormed yourself, you'll be having pains. We have the ones that is caused by menstruation. We have the one that is caused by indigestion. Some persons will just eat, maybe their tummy is feeling bloated, they'll be having these pains, they can't go to toilet, their stomach will be paining them. We also have the one that is caused by infection. Yes, when you have infection, you'll be having abdominal pain. Yes, you'll be having abdominal pain. If you're having infection, you'll be feeling pains there. We also have the one that is caused by, no, we have navel pain. This one now is just centered around your navel. Yeah, this one is very centered around the navel. So we have so many kinds of stomach ache. And then when some persons are undergoing this situation, they just go to the chemist shop, or maybe they go to a pharmacy and say, give me medicine for stomach ache. And they will just mix drugs, or they will just give you tablets to take. I think the first thing you first of all note is to know the cause of the pain you're having. If your stomach, if you're feeling bloated, and then your stomach is paining you, you've not gone to toilet for like 2 days, and you're having pains in your stomach, you should know that you need purgative. And in this kind of situation, when your stomach is bloated, you've not gone to toilet and you're having pains, you cannot just go and start mixing pain reliefs and then you will drink. It won't work. No, the pain reliefs, they are meant for pain, no, but you are not taking that particular pain tablet for the right purpose. Are you getting me? So it will not work. And in situation like this, that's when you get some people start saying, I don't drink medicine tire, it still persists. No, it's because you're not taking that drug for the right purpose. So in cases when your tummy is bloated and you're having pains, you've not gone to toilet, the best thing you need, or the thing you need at the moment, is a purgative. Once you take any purgative are drugs we take. They can be in tablets, in liquid forms. You take them and then you go to toilet. You just go to toilet and then you take out everything that is in your stomach. And then when you do that, you find out that that pain will calm down, that pain will subside, because the stomach has been freed. You free the stomach. The stomach has been freed. So that moment when you're not going to toilet, your stomach is paining you, everything is doing you, you need a purgative. So if you go and start mixing any kind of pain relief, you will not get the results. We have so many kinds of purgative. We have Mist Alba, we have Reglo, we have Farmlax, we have castor oil. Like Mist Alba is in liquid form, we all know castor oil now. Some persons use it for their skin and the rest. But that castor oil, if you take it, if you drink it, it will soften your stomach and then you go to toilet. We have Mist Alba. That one is also in liquid form, in a bottle, I think so, yes. You take it, mix it with warm water and you take it. We have so many purgative that you can take and then your stomach will be filled. Then in the cases when your stomach is paining you, and then you know that you've not dewormed yourself, because most of us can stay. I'm not saying most of us, let me just use myself as an example. It's up to 1 year now, I've not taken any one medicine. Do you get? So that kind of situation, when you've stayed, you didn't deworm yourself, and then you start having stomach ache. Yes, this worm, they bite. The stomach will start paining you. So all you need at that moment is, even if you take pain relief, you've not done what you're supposed to do. What you need at that particular moment is to deworm yourself. And when you do that, you find out that the ache will just disappear just like that. The ache will just disappear. We have so many warm medicines. We have Zentel, we have Hookahs, we have Vemos, we have Pirantrin. There are so many of them. So if your stomach is paining you and it's caused by a worm, you take pain relief. You've not really done anything to yourself, and that's when you start saying, you've taken drugs, so you've done this, so, and your stomach is still paining you. Most of us, we lie to ourselves. We are the problem we are having, because when we go to the pharmacy to buy drugs, we don't tell them exactly what we are going through. It's just like when most girls go to buy contraceptic in the pharmacy, they'll just go and say, give me Postinor 2, and then ask them, what do you want to take Postinor 2 for? It can either be used as a prevention for unwanted pregnancy, or maybe you can use it to let me not just say, you get what I'm just trying to say is, most of these people, they lie. When they go to the pharmacy or the drug shop, they don't really say what is wrong with them. They'll just be complaining, they're having this. Most girls will be having itching in their private parts, and when they want to go and buy drugs, they just say, my private part is itching me, is biting me. And when you ask them, how is it doing you, they refuse to talk. I think most of them are ashamed. But why will you be ashamed? For your own self, is your health. Why will you be ashamed of yourself to say what is disturbing you? They wouldn't want to say. So how then do you solve the problem that is disturbing you? So we are still on the stomach ache of a stuff. So we also have a stomach ache that is caused by, yes, by menstruation. There are some persons, when they are menstruating, they'll be having pains. So if they go to buy drugs, they'll just say, give me pain relief. For which of the pain relief? They won't say. We have so many pain relief. The one that is meant for the stomach, the joints, arthritis, pain, so many. So you don't just take any kind of pain relief. What is the cause of that pain? What is causing that inflammation? What is it that is making your stomach to pain you? They won't say. So if you're seeing your period and you're having pains, there is another pain relief that you have to take, because that one is just exertion of pressure on the walls of the uterus. So we have so many mild analgesic that you can take that is going to tackle that problem. We also have another pain that is caused, let me just say, arthritis pain. Yes, arthritis pain. When you're having arthritis, you'll be feeling pains. And there are some arthritis pains that connect to the lower abdomen, to be biting you, because that pain, arthritis pain, it goes through the nerves. Do you get? It goes through the nerves, and sometimes it comes below the lower abdomen. So you'll be feeling pains. There's one day my mom called me. She was telling me that she's having pain, that she couldn't sleep, and I know she normally have arthritis. So she was telling me she couldn't sleep. Her stomach, her lower abdomen is biting her. That is not ordinary. That is what did she even say? There's a word she used. She said uh, that she said is not ordinary, that is the work of the devil, that is spiritual. I said, Mommy, nothing like spiritual when you're having that kind of pain. It is not spiritual. You need drugs. It is arthritis pain that has gone through the nerves to your lower abdomen. That's what I told her. She said, okay, but is spiritual, that because the thing was too much, that she has not seen this kind of pain before. I say, Mommy, nothing is, what's that? Marianne from your contacts said, okay. So I was telling her, nothing like that. There's nothing like that. You need drugs. Stop saying it's spiritual. Yes, you can pray and see, because there's nothing God cannot do. He said we should ask anything and he will do it for us. He's the one and only great physician. So if you're having pains, you're going through any kind of situation, health challenge, you just pray and tell God to take it away, and God will take it away. But coming to tell me that you're having pains and it's spiritual is something else. Mothers, that's just what they are made of. So, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to tell us is this: when you're having pains, number one, you should be able to know what is causing that particular pain you're having. Number two, you should be able when you go to buy drugs, always say the truth. Do you get? Like most girls, what kills them? They will go and do abortion, and when they come back, they start having pains. They'll be bleeding, they'll be having pains, and then they will go to a drug. They will actually be the one to perform this abortion by themselves in their houses. And then when they have complications, they will go to the drug shop, and then they will say, mix pain relief for me, please give me pain relief. What are you taking the pain relief for? What is the cause of the pain? Why is your stomach paining? They won't say. Because if they are being truthful, you will know the particular drug or the kind of medicine you're going to administer to them. These girls don't say. They lie. They don't say. So I'm just trying to enlighten us on the different kind of pains we have, trying to break it down for us to understand. And then when you want to take drugs, we also have a pain, the kind of pain that is caused by infection. Yes, when you have infection, you'll be having pains in your abdomen. Do you get? So if you keep on taking drugs and pain relief without tackling the major cause of that pain, you've done nothing. Because if you take a drug to reduce the inflammation and to take the pain away, you only get relief for like few minutes or hours, and later on the whole thing comes back again. So the best thing to do is to tackle the cause of the pain. Is to know, number one is, do you know that most of us, we girls, we are very, very funny. Most of we girls, we are very funny. Because most times we have infection, we don't even know we have infection. We make use of public toilets a lot. Maybe if you're traveling, you're going somewhere, you feel pressed, you just go to any fast food, any eatery, maybe in a bank setting, in a bank maybe you went to go and do withdrawal or any stuffs like that, and then you're pressed, you just go, you make use of the toilet. When you are this type that frequently, or in your workplace, yes, or in your workplace, those of us that are doing one thing or the other in our workplace, we have a toilet, a general toilet. Even if the toilet is neat, does not determine that it is free of germs, because these things are not what we can see with our eyes. We don't see them. Do you get? They are microorganisms. You can't see them with your eyes. So that the place is neat does not mean that the place is germ free. It's not. So you are this type that go to use public toilets, maybe at your place of work while traveling, or in one place or the other. You check yourself regularly, maybe in a month or 3 months. Just go to the clinic or in a lab, run an infection test. You can just do urine microscopy, vaginal swab. Just check yourself as a lady. It is very, very important, because most times this infection, they don't come pronounced. They don't come pronounced. They will just be inside you. You will be okay. You don't know that you have infection. So the best thing is to always check yourself. If you can use 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, and then get a hair, a wig. I sell wig, so I know how much it costs. We have different categories of hairs, from blend, synthetic, human, virgin hairs. We spend money for ourselves. Even our clothes, from the clothes we wear to our shoes, our slides, our palms, our undies, very expensive. And then you cannot use ordinary 6,000 or 3,000 to go and run test for yourself. What am I even calling? Even if it's 10,000, you cannot use it and go and test run yourself and check yourself. It's very bad now. So we should try as much as we can to maintain a healthy body, a healthy vagina, a healthy stomach. Just be okay. So I think this is where our lecture for today is going to end. So don't just go and take drugs because you're having pains. And when you're having pains, always, and when you're taking your drugs for pains, always add inflammatory drugs. Inflammation is just the body's way, our body's way of reacting to things that are foreign to them. You get? So it is that reaction that causes the inflammation. Maybe you are infected. This infection, the body, this thing that is coming in, this bacteria, the body is trying to fight, but there is no strength. So that process, so just like when somebody blow you, want to blow the person back. Maybe the pain that as the person blow you, is so painful. So that pains now is the inflammation. That is the inflammation. So anytime you're taking your drugs, always add an inflammatory drugs. It is very, very necessary. So thank you guys. I love you. Mwah.